A poor woman goes to a girl and asks her for a biscuit. Instead of giving it properly, the girl throws the biscuit on the ground and says, "Pick it up and eat." A boy is watching everything. He says, "What kind of girl is this?" Instead of giving it in her hand, she threw it down. The poor old woman tells the rich girl, "Daughter, what have you done? We should respect food. You should not throw it." The girl replies, "Oh, now you are here to teach me lessons too." Then a kind boy comes near the poor woman and says, "Take this plastic bag, and you can take whatever you need from it." The rich girl shouts, "Why are you giving all this to that beggar woman? Send her away from here." The kind boy replies, "What is your problem? You threw your biscuit. Now I am giving my own things to her. Why are you still shouting?" The girl says, "Do whatever you want. I'm leaving," and she walks away. The kind boy gives his whole bag to the poor woman. She thanks him and asks, "What work do you do?" The boy replies, "Nothing special, just small jobs to earn food." The woman gives him back the bag. Then she takes him to her house where her daughter-in-law lives. But the cruel daughter-in-law says to the old woman, "Why did you come back to my house again? Leave from here. I want to rule this house alone." The poor woman says, "Where else can I go? I have no other home." The boy tells the daughter-in-law, "Why are you talking like this? She is your mother-in-law." The cruel woman shouts at her mother-in-law, "You cannot live here. Go anywhere else but not here." Suddenly, the poor woman falls sick and collapses on the floor. The boy says, "Call an ambulance." But the cruel daughter-in-law says, "I will not call. If she dies, let her die." The boy says, "She is your mother-in-law. How can you talk like this?" Then he calls the ambulance himself and takes the old woman to the hospital. After some time, the old woman wakes up. The boy asks, "How are you feeling now?" She replies, "I feel better. Tell me, did my daughter-in-law bring me here?" The boy says, "No, I asked her, but she refused to call the ambulance. I brought you here." The woman says, "Don't worry, everything will be fine." After a few days, the boy takes the old woman home and looks after her. The old woman says, "Son, you are very good. If you were not here, I don't know what would have happened to me." The boy says, "I have no mother, but when I see you, I feel like I have a mother." The old woman replies, "From today, I am your mother, and you are my son." They hug each other. After this, the boy leaves. The old woman calls a lawyer to her home. Meanwhile, the cruel daughter-in-law comes and shouts at the boy, "Why did you bring this old woman back here? Take her away from my house now." The boy replies, "She is still sick. I just brought her from the hospital." The cruel woman says, "I don't care. Take her and leave." She even pushes the boy outside. At that moment, the lawyer arrives and says, "You cannot throw this boy out because now he is the owner of this house." The cruel daughter-in-law shouts, "How is he the owner? I am the daughter-in-law, so I am the owner of this house." The lawyer replies, "Your mother-in-law gave this house to the boy. She signed it over to him." The cruel woman, in anger, throws the file at the boy and leaves. The boy picks up the file and gives it back to the lawyer. He says, "I don't need this property. What will I do with it?" The lawyer says, "But this was the old woman's last wish, that you should be the owner of her property."